We are on an expedition around India to discover 100 unique and iconic motorcycles.
Motorcycles will define the face of Indian motorcycling.
This is Indian 0 to 100 motorcycles.
One of the most iconic two-stroke motorcycles of its time, it is impossible to have not heard of the RX100 by Yamaha. Its raspy and peaky exhaust note has had many motorcycle enthusiasts come down on their knees. And for us, it's become all the more nostalgic.
This bike holds the most special place in my heart because I learned to ride on it. And this was the first bike I took it to the mountains. Let's meet another rider who did the same. Tell me, when did you get this bike?
I got this bike in 98 basically.
Wow, 18-year-old?
Yeah, she is 18-year-old with me, but then she's a 1987 model. So going to be like 29 years old almost.
Wow, that's almost 3-decade-old bike.
That's right, it is.
So I'm sure this must have clocked a lot of kilometers.
Yes, she has clocked more than 1,20,000 kilometers.
Wow. So I'm sure it must have gone to a lot of places. What's the coolest place that it's been to?
Well, last year I took her to Jalori Pass, which was amazing. We went when the road just opened, so it was snow all around. And to carry such an epic bike out there, it was wonderful.
Awesome. Do you mind if I take it for a short spin?
Sure, go ahead. Just don't drop it.
I'll make sure of that.
Thank you.
Producing 11 bhp from its 98cc two-stroke engine, the RX100 was the liveliest and the most admired motorcycle in the late 1980s. Initially imported from Japan, it was later made in India.
Sanjay, do you plan to keep your bike or do you want to sell it off?
No way I'm gonna sell it off. I want to actually gift it to my grandchildren.
It's true that certain motorcycles are immortalized in the hearts of riders, and the RX100 from Yamaha is definitely one of those. And in case you're wishing to buy one, you can still find it on OLX. From the unforgettable Yamaha RX100, we present to you a motorcycle with the world's biggest production engine, the Triumph Rocket 3. In the mythical world of imaginary creatures, there is nothing bigger than Godzilla. And not even in our wildest dreams have we found its match. Its absolute scale would overwhelm even God himself. But the king of monsters has found himself an unlikely match in the real world. And it's not a man. It is a motorcycle, the Triumph Rocket 3. Is as intimidating as Godzilla is on the big screen.
So I've been riding motorcycles since 16 years and finally I got my hands on a Triumph Rocket 3. I've been seeing this motorcycle since ever it was launched. I think it was 2003. And ever since until today, which is around 13 years, it has been the largest production capacity motorcycle in the world with 2300 cc and 221 Newton meters of torque. That is, just for a comparison, it makes more torque at idling than most superbikes do at full throttle. Can you just imagine? Though the bike weighs considerably more than 1/4 of a ton, the most beautiful part of the bike is the weight distribution and the engineering which the Triumph guys have pulled off. But for now, let me take this out for a spin.
And that's where the difference ends. With 221 Nm of torque at just 2,750 RPM, that 3-cylinder engine would burn rubber quicker than you can burn wood. What this means is that its acceleration is one of the best anti-sleep agents for motorcycle enthusiasts.
The best part about any motorcycle is not how it looks, not how many cc it's got, not how many bhp it's got. The best part is how it actually rides on the road.
There's no other bike that can match it in attitude. However, if a superbike is a cheetah, then the Rocket 3 would be the lion.